WOC family, Laxima here. How are you? So, the topic today is which one would you feel comfortable with? Let's assume that you have three kids. One comes to you and they say that they want to be a doctor. The other comes to you and say, I don't feel like I'm pretty enough, so I'll do whatever, society wants me to do. And then you have one who says, I feel very confident and I want to be a sex worker. Out of all the three, which one would concern you the most? Too often, we are concerned with what society thinks is wrong. I'm sure many of you would probably have a problem with one of your children say that they want to be a sex worker versus they don't feel confident enough, or they want to be a doctor. Really, which one would really bother you the most? The one who doesn't have the confidence in herself or himself? Or the one who has so much confidence that she or he feels that a sex worker is the best career for them? Or one who feels like, well, I may not like being a doctor, but I know that's what society wants and it will give me high status and my parents will be proud of me, so I would want to be a doctor. Which one, as a parent, would bother you the most and why? Now, I think that's what oftentimes many adults or the world will come to know, that may seem to have a lot of problems, but a lot of these problems stem from ourselves as individuals, parents, or whoever your role may be. But we don't think first about what someone may be feeling or thinking that could affect them for certain things that they choose to do. So I'm sure your first question to your child wouldn't be, give me an explanation as to why you want to be that or you want to do this. I'm sure some of you probably do ask that question, of course. And some may not want to know and jump straight to the point where, sex worker, why? But the reality is this. Look around us. What is the message that reality of society has been telling us about sex and money? So why would you be surprised or offended, frankly, if your child feels like he or she or whoever they identify as, that being a sex worker is what they want to do, versus them not feeling good about who they are to choose a path? And I'm bringing this video because I had a conversation recently with someone, and we touched on this topic from a very different angle, because I was telling her what I feel in terms of the youth, or some of the youth out there, who cannot be themselves because society won't approve of them, and the work that we need to do as people to make sure that we can support any youth regardless of the path they may be thinking of. The key, I believe, is to make sure that a child can experience different things clearly at a certain age. Hopefully it's not, working, selling themselves to make money. Again, that term, selling themselves, but it's a career. Now, the problem I would have as an individual who doesn't have kids, but who is looking to inspire the youth, and as someone who has so many kids in my life, my first thing would be, tell me why you want to choose this path. And to me, if it makes sense to them, I would make sure I support them. But more importantly, I would make sure whatever path that they want to choose, I want to make sure that they take charge of it. Don't become a sex worker because you're going to go work for a strip club or become a porn star, or you want to, be a video vixen, whatever that may be. But make sure whatever you do, it's yours. You don't work for anybody. To me, that would be my only concern. But of course, making sure you have the confidence to do that is the most important thing. So I would be concerned with a child who doesn't feel pretty enough, confident enough to be whatever they want. So to me, the sex worker is not the problem. to me is the problem is the child that's struggling with who they are, their identity, and unable to decide what they want for themselves. So as a parent, I want you to think about that. Or as an educator, as anybody who's, inspiring any kid when you least expect it, think about how you may dismiss a child because of what you believe in. Okay? Trust children by simply asking them why and how they feel about certain things they may be feeling or they may want to do. Cheers. Enjoy. Again, download our program Lead and Earn and start teaching the kids about the power of responsibility. And that's where self-love starts. I truly believe self-love starts by teaching your kids the power that's within them, and that's responsibility for themselves. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.